The 2016 Rainbow Futurity coverage on StallionResearch.com, brought to you by the Sire First Moonflash, standing at Double L Farms in Bosque, New Mexico.
And hello again, everyone. I'm Greg Thompson of StallionResearch.com here at beautiful Ruidoso Downs. I just got in from Roswell. It was sunny all the way here, and I get here, of course, to Ruidoso, and it's raining. But as I say in Ruidoso, just wait for a little while. The weather will change, and that has been totally the case leading up to the Rainbow Derby and Futurity weekend coverage here on Stallion Research, brought to you by First Moon Flash, standing at Double L Farms in Bosque, New Mexico. On this first episode, we're going to look at the fastest qualifier going into the Rainbow Derby. Out of the Judd Carl barn, Valiant Rogue, qualified for the Texas Classic last year, has ran a couple allowance races this year, going in as the fastest qualifier going into the Rainbow Derby. The $20,000 Ruidoso yearling sales graduate under jockey Tanner Thetford slipped away from the gates but recovered to rally for trainer Judd Curl and owner Wyack Ranch LLC. Curl, who also qualified the fastest qualifier in the Ruidoso Derby, looks to be stocked up on talented 3-year-olds going into the Summer Classic Derbies on the mountain.
Yeah, he was out here last summer and he didn't have a lot of luck out here. And we got him back home. We got him ready for the Texas Classic. He was as impressive in the Texas Classic trial as anything I ran up there. And had some bad luck in the finals. Went straight in the air when they kicked him, and he kind of had them issues. And we made some changes early this spring. We put him in a nose rig, excuse me, and it really helped him. Yeah, he stands there, and he didn't used to be. He wasn't bad in there. He'd just throw his head around, and knock on wood, it's helped him. He moved out here right after Houston, and he's done good out here in the cooler weather, and he's just blossoming. And he's a big horse, so I think he's going to get better, even with some more age.
Tell me what you've taken out of his trial race here at in the Rainbow Derby trial.
It was a long day. He was in the first trial, and he ran a good race. Like I said, we run him 3 weeks prior to the trials, and he run 1740 something, going 350, and just was getting a lot better as the race was going on. And we've always looked forward to running him, a quarter of a mile.
Well, he stood really good in the gates, and he got a clean break. Kind of stumbled a little bit leaving there, and the farther I got down to the track, the faster he got, and he ran a pretty decent little trial race. I'm expecting him to run good in the finals. All I really ask for is just for him to get a better hold to the track. He kind of was slipping running down through there, and I just hopefully he gets himself up underneath them, and that's all you could ask is for a clean race.
So you won the Ruidoso Futurity, so you
Yes,
know
sir.
how to get down the track and win one of these big grade ones.
Yes, sir.
Kind of talk about the week leading up to is it a pressure-filled week, or is it something that you just can't wait for it to get here?
Oh, it's more excitement, just waiting for it to happen, and just hope for everything happens to the best.
Just kind of talk to me about your experience of these big weekends in your history of being here at Ruidoso.
Well, that's just everybody's dream, just to win a big one here in Ruidoso. As a little kid, that's what you kind of grow up wanting to do, is win a big Futurity, and that's always just been one of my dreams.
One of the hottest quarter horse racing sires in the nation, First Moon Flash. A champion son of First to Flash. First Moon Flash was a 7-time Grade 1 winner. A 4-time world record holder, reaching the position of elite stallion in the sire ranks in such a short period of time in the breeding shed, with nearly $8 million in earnings from offspring from only 4 crops to race, as well as being the sire of classic winners Handsome Jack Flash, the 2013 All-American Futurity winner, Two Flash for You, the 2014 All-American Derby winner, and Grade 1 winner and champion Foxy Moonflash. The foundation has been made. The story of a legendary sire has begun. First Moonflash, standing at Double L Farms in Bosque, New Mexico.